My family spent my entire life choosing my sister over me, so when they finally needed me, I said no. I, 32M, have an older sister, 35F, and growing up she could do no wrong. If she got a bad grade, my parents would say she tried her best. If I got anything less than an A, they'd ask what went wrong. She got the better room, the newer phone, and when we argued, I was always the one expected to apologize. I learned pretty early that I wasn't the favorite. When I turned 18, they told me I was on my own. They said they couldn't help pay for college because they were saving for Sarah's future. I worked 2 jobs, took out loans, and graduated with debt. Meanwhile, they paid for her tuition, helped her buy a condo, and even covered her credit card debt when she maxed it out. After college, I started a software company with a friend. It took years of hard work, but eventually it became successful. I never talked much about it around my family because they never seemed interested. Then they found out. Suddenly, my parents wanted to spend time together again, and Sarah kept talking about how important family was. I knew something was coming. A few weeks later, they invited me over for dinner and finally got to the point. Sarah's husband had lost his job, they'd bought a house they couldn't afford, and they were drowning in debt. My parents had already drained most of their retirement savings trying to help them. Now they wanted me to give Sarah $300,000. I honestly laughed because I thought it was a joke. It wasn't. My mom said, "You owe it to your sister." I asked if she meant the same sister who laughed when I got kicked out at 18, borrowed money from me and never paid it back, and spent years telling everyone I'd never be successful. Then I said no. My dad started talking about family. My mom cried. Sarah called me selfish. I reminded them that when I needed help, they told me I was an adult and had to figure it out myself. Funny how that only applied when I was the one asking. I left, blocked them for a while, and moved on. A few months later, I heard Sarah had to sell her house, and my parents postponed retirement because they'd spent so much trying to rescue her. I don't hate them anymore. I just accepted that they chose her a long time ago.